Hi, Alex, Andy. First home game in charge of the Rangers. It's a 1-1 draw. We should have won it, I think, on the balance of play. But it's not the goals that we're going to be talking about. It's the incident on the hour mark. We saw Joe Cuff sent off. How did you see that?
Well, for me personally, it's petulance from both parts. The officials decided to get involved, and I don't think he's seen the whole event, but he's obviously seen something of what Joe's done, and he sent Joe off. And as we've already spoke about Thursday night and things like that, we are playing against the officials every week, it seems. The consistency is what we want. We're not getting. And, you know, I still think with 11 men, we go on and win that game. Whether it's 1-0 or whatever, we look solid today. Even with 10 men, I thought the shape was good. I thought the lads were committed to the cause. I think they showed the right ingredients to get us where we want to go, and that's up the table. But again, we seem to be talking about these negative things, but all I'll say is the players were fantastic today in every department. Commitment, passion, desire. So it is what it is.
Okay. We started the game really well. We got a good early goal in there, a cracking finish from Theo Bailey-Jones.
Yeah, it was an unbelievable finish, and I think it just capped a good phase of play that we started the game very brightly, a bit like we did at Mikulova. And Theo, I think, is about 6 foot off the floor when he hits that one in. It's a fantastic goal. I think then, you know, we did come under quite a bit of pressure for about 10-15 minutes, but I thought the difference today was, particularly with Matt Hill in the back line as well, we got that added experience, we looked solid at the back, and we dealt with everything that they put on us. And I felt we always looked dangerous going forward in that first half without creating anything clear cut. Jake Charles is quite disappointed. He feels that he should have had 2 penalties today, one in the first half and one in the second half. But again, the referee either hasn't seen it or doesn't deem it to be a penalty offence.
Yeah, I saw it as, like you say, the first 5 we were well on top, great start. Workington did come back into it, as you'd expect, you know, once they settled down, and they did put us under pressure, but we were still creating the better chances in there. And it was only a bad back pass that gave them their best opportunity of the first half, wasn't it? And word for Adam there, who came out and cleared it really well, didn't he?
Definitely that back pass, I remember it well. But like Fernie's just touched on, I thought we were compact, we looked more rigid. And, you know, hindsight's a wonderful thing, but I really do think with 11 men we would have gone on there, and if we'd have took a 1-0, at times it was scruffy. He's right, we could have been better in forward areas, but I thought we were compact, and it's a game we could have lost probably 5-6 weeks ago with the pressure they put on us for spells.
Yeah, the last 30, obviously when we were down to 10, they really did put that pressure on, didn't they? And we had to, you know, deal with that. With tiring legs as well. As
we've said, refereeing decisions, they changed the course of games, and that gave them an impetus which I didn't feel they had up until that point. And you know, straight away they went and put 3 up top to try and put us under pressure. And I think what was pleasing for me was, unlike previous weeks, we didn't defend too deeply, and I think a lot's got to be, you know, great applause to Sivisa in goal today. He was very vocal and pushed his line forward, and we looked to keep, you know, a great shape even under that pressure. And again, disappointment, their actual winning goal is a shot that's going wide of the post and hits the kid and just goes in. And that's when your luck's not with you, those things happen.
We might not have had the luck, but it wasn't quite that bad. It was only the equaliser, not a winner.
Well, we said in the changing room, you know,
the boys are gutted. They've given everything, they really have. And I think anyone here today would have seen that they've given everything for Stafford Rangers, and that's all you want, with a bit more quality, a little bit more luck. And hopefully we can go on, and we need to get a result quick. We know what everyone's thinking, and I don't think the results have gone well. But hey ho, it's about us. It's about that dressing room, and if they can apply and commit themselves like they did today for the rest of the season, it's not about today. It's getting over that finish line.
Okay. And even with 10 men, we had a couple of good chances on the break, didn't we? Jake Charles has put clear a couple of times, didn't quite fall for him to get that shot in. And
I mean, to be fair, I think with the last 10 minutes, and Jake did get a couple of chances, but I think Jake absolutely ran himself into the ground today, and that's probably more to do with he was running on empty at the end of the day, because he just ran that line himself with no support for the last half an hour.
And that reminded me of the game against Rushall when we were down to 10 men, and he covered wing to wing across the box.
And similarly Lancaster away, where we've been down to 10 men and we've ground out a credible result. So
we need to turn it into wins. We know that. And I know fans will be as disappointed, but I can honestly say the players have given everything there. So.
And now we've got a week off next week, so that,
it's not
as you spoke about, from competitive play, but that, as you spoke about on Thursday night, that'll give you the chance to really get down to some real work over the next couple of weeks.
You know, there'll be a few calls probably been made as well, so to try and give us a little bit more numbers wise. But like you say, it's a free weekend. We'll be in probably training anyway, and we'll be working on things again, and that's all we can do is keep pushing the boys, keep making them. I thought they were the things we've done in training. They've put them into practice. Trying to be compact and things. I honestly thought it was good at times today.
Okay, thanks very much.
I was just going to say, finishing the break gives us a chance to maybe give Louis Briscoe a chance to get nearer to full fitness. He's done a bit of a warm up this afternoon before the game, and we lost Isaac obviously with tonsillitis this weekend, so the chances are both those two may be with us by the time we play again. Yeah.
And I mean, you spoke about Andre Jones probably out for the season. We haven't seen Tom Marshall for a few weeks. Let's see.
He's on about coming back at the end of January with his, I think it's his hamstring. So it is what it is. We'll just, like I said before, week to week, we'll just manage it, and we need to get a win on the board.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, guys.